Hello, chosen one. Welcome to Rival Quests, the part of Care for Tomorrow where saving the future looks suspiciously like unpaid tile-flipping labor. Your rival, equal parts knight, philosopher, and full-time annoyance, will now challenge your resource stash, time management, and emotional stability. Expect to donate goods like it's a guilt-ridden fundraiser, unlock pieces like you're disarming a magical filing cabinet, and endure passive-aggressive pep talks from a man whose last hobby was judging architecture rudely. It's all part of your noble destiny to prevent eco-doom through a series of increasingly petty errands. The number of goods your rival expects you to throw into the guild treasury bonfire, the forge points you'll bleed like you're fueling a very polite war, the coins, the supplies, the excessive building micromanagement, all of it scales lovingly with your current era. Last minute update. Rival questline difficulty increased. Heads up, Forge Warriors. A change has just hit the live servers that makes the rival questline a bit more painful. The following changes are not reflected in the current questline presentation. They're just being outlined here for clarity. Battle quest boosts also increased. The fourth rival quest each day now features enemy units with 500% to 1500% attack and defense boosts, previously 0% to 500%. Your journey begins with small tasks and big expectations. Free a tile here, hype up your population there, and of course hammer out 20 5-minute productions like your citizens live in a sweatshop. Then it escalates naturally to freeing 15 more tiles after charging headfirst into battle, all for one rival point and the daily reward of vague satisfaction. Welcome to the glamorous life of tile liberation. Day 2. You're paying nanowires, mass-producing like a factory with unresolved trauma, and somehow still freeing tiles like your digital life depends on it. You'll also defend your honor against an enemy army, which is rich, considering your biggest threat so far has been poor time management. If this is how you prove your worth, I'd hate to see your day off. But hey, congrats on that sweet, sweet cell multiplier. Day 3. You're paying FP like some sort of wealthy philanthropist, frantically churning out 5-minute productions like your mouse has a caffeine addiction, and then you charge at an enemy army like it's Tuesday. Also, you're still freeing tiles. Still. Somehow. This isn't a strategy game anymore, it's a hostage negotiation with your sanity. Day 4. You climbed a mountain by freeing a tile, bribed your guild with 300 goods so they'd like you again, and hosted a 1-hour clickfest like it was a work Zoom call. Then, to top it off, you defended your imaginary empire against more imaginary threats. Honestly, your mouse deserves hazard pay. Day 5, we start with a mercy click followed by a few FP tax for daring to continue. Then you're tossed into a 15-minute production loop that's basically a cry for help, and naturally it all ends with a dramatic fight and 16 tile taps. You're not playing anymore, you're being hazed by a spreadsheet. Day 6 opens with the ceremonial freeing of a tile. Then it's off to conscript 5 brave souls who never asked for this. You'll be dragging 11 tiles off the board between perfectly timed 4-hour shifts, and finally you defend your empire like the overworked click warrior you are. You're basically HR, logistics, and military all in one. Day 7. It begins with poking a tile like it's your morning alarm. Then you're strong-armed into a generous guild donation you'll never get credit for. After babysitting your 4-hour productions like an unpaid intern, you cap it all off with a noble attack that somehow still requires tile jiggling. A hero's journey, if the hero had no social life. Day 8 greets us with all the tenderness of a boot to the face. you'll need a big amount of forge points because apparently our economy runs on suffering now. Then warm up those tiny digital arms for 14 one-hour productions, either from your current age or that slightly outdated one you keep pretending you've outgrown. And just to keep you humble, the grand finale is a nice defend against this enemy army situation. No pressure. Also, free 17 locked pieces, because nothing says fun like manual labor in a fantasy spreadsheet. Good luck, General Fumbles. Day 9 really said, hope you brought snacks. You're paying 400 batteries or superconductors, whichever your storage room resents more. After that, enjoy a relaxing 3 rounds of 4-hour productions in your retired goods buildings. Then fight an enemy army while liberating 17 tiles, because apparently you moonlight as a chaotic locksmith with anger issues. You're doing amazing-ish. Ah yes, day 10, where your quest log becomes a spreadsheet of suffering. Start by freeing a lonely tile like a tutorial NPC, then drop 200 filters into the abyss for reasons no one will explain. Toss in 14 production cycles because why not time your life to the rhythm of factory work? And finally, survive a siege while unlocking 17 pieces, because obviously nothing says fun like a 4-part medieval escape room. Keep going, champion of chores. Welcome to day 11, where you earn your stripes by unlocking tiles and reenacting labor camp simulations. Donate your entire FP savings, slave over 4-hour productions, and fight off mythological beasts for some light dopamine. At this point, even your great buildings are judging you. You've climbed the Frost Peak Mountains, hired discount soldiers, and defended your kingdom against whatever that was. Congratulations, you've earned another rainbow droplet of ambiguous value. Rest easy knowing your free time has been utterly conquered. Day 13. You decoded runes, attacked ghosts, and bartered with batteries. Was it worth it? Well, you got a cell multiplier, which sounds important until you remember you're still freeing puzzle pieces like it's a full-time job. Good hustle, Crypt Warrior. Day 14. You're still here? Wow. Most people quit after they saw the words 4-hour production, but not you. No, you bravely dive into another round of locked pieces and forge point spending like a true professional of pointless persistence. Go on, try to impress that smug rival. Or at least don't embarrass yourself this time. Day 15. Today's vibe. Hostage negotiations, but make it medieval. Donate your way out of guilt, click things repeatedly like your sanity depends on it, and smash through yet another cursed army. Oh, and don't forget, freeing locked pieces is your new personality. Day 16. Ah yes, nothing says hero of the realm like unjamming stuck puzzle pieces and sacrificing construction materials you didn't even know you hoarded. Defend your crumbling kingdom once again, because apparently you're the only one with free time. Welcome to day 17. Time to drop 200 forge points like you've got nothing better to do, babysit production timers, and click locked pieces like it's your full-time unpaid internship. The enchanted maze awaits. Bring a flashlight and your last ounce of will. Day 18, where effort meets existential futility. Recruit a few troops, tap a few tiles, and squeeze out another production cycle because the shadowy menace won't exile itself. Honestly, the most heroic thing here is how you haven't rage quit yet. Day 19. Time to raid your guild treasury, run your workshops into the ground, and fight something described as ferocious, which we all know is code for a speed bump with claws. And don't forget to tap tiles like it's a life skill. You're doing amazing. And there it is. You've completed every last ridiculous challenge your rival threw at you with the grace of a stressed-out town planner and the persistence of someone who's too stubborn to quit. You saved the future, annoyed your guildmates, and still have no idea what a cell divider does. But your rival? Oh, he's watching, judging, polishing his monocle of disappointment. Rest well, eco-hero, because tomorrow the quests reset, your patience resets, and the grind absolutely does not.